if you can hear me. All right, there. All right, good. Cool. So we're going back to the basics here. Sorry, I don't know if this started. Welcome to the podcast. This is Amp El Paso. Then this is, what is it, for Wednesday already? Wednesday, June 16th of my... Sorry, I know that was kind of an abrupt start. It's just I tried to record here twice, and my room is a little dusty here, and I think the first couple times that I pressed the button on my recorder, it didn't start. Anyway, nevertheless, right? Welcome to the podcast. It's Wednesday morning. I did try to record on Tuesday night. I tried to make it home, man, but I did work most of the day. If you've looked at my personal, what is it, personal or my host page? I don't know what to call it, but it's sorry, I'm moving the mic. Oh, gross. But yeah, if you went to the El Crazy Texan Instagram page, you saw that this whole weekend I was pretty much out and about, and I was having some fun, man. We went out to do the race. I don't remember what I did Saturday. I think I worked. But I on Saturday, no, yeah, I did work most of the day. And after I got out of work, I actually went out and camped in the middle of the desert, because that's the way I roll. And we went to show our support for my buddies out here at Doomsday LLC. You could find them on Facebook at Doomsday LLC. It's just a group of brothers that just they do what needs to be done, and that really kind of comes down to mainly they'll fix. I mean, they'll work on anything, right? And it's more of a off-road team, Doomsday LLC, on Facebook, and on Instagram as Doomsdays, spelled DOOMSDAZE, Fest, Doomsdays Fest. And this page is run by Cesar Garcia, my boy over here. He started Doomsday, right? So that's what I've been doing almost all weekend. And it was fun, man. It was one of my first. It was my first overnight desert race, and I tried to bring out some people out there and tried to have a good time. Camped out. Figured, you know what? These races start early. If you don't really know about off-road racing, which I didn't actually. Most of the races that I would go to, I've been to. One of my favorite shows, for starters, would be Monster Jam, which is monster trucks, and it's been a thing since I was a kid. And most of these events take place like in the evening, because it's people that it's all these sponsored things and everything. But I'm starting to become a part of it. I'm trying to see what it is, and eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to become a sponsor of it. Have my little Amp El Paso logo out there, and be able to talk to some of these guys eventually. So that's pretty much what I was doing all weekend. And like I said, I mean, if you've been listening to this podcast for the last few weeks, last month, I've been mentioning that I did just get like a full-time position at work. And I'm not going to tell you where I work, because, I don't want you to come out there and tell me that my comedy sucks. It's like tonight, man. I ate it tonight. It was okay, but I was disappointed in myself because I had one bit that I'd been working in the little free time that I had most of the week, and I totally ruined it. And I forgot how to bring it up. There was a lady, she was talking, and she was from Juarez, so she kind of threw me off, and I was all scared. And I was like, oh, fuck, like I don't want to be found chopped up, in the middle of on the Rio Grande. I don't want to be chopped up in little pieces in a backpack. And it threw me off, and I missed the one bit that I was planning on doing. Sorry. Anyway, but it was a good time. I missed a few days of like open mics, and it just throws you off. It really does. It's like missing a day at the gym. But it was okay. It feels nice to be able to go out and do what you do, right? But yeah, I just ate it. Which I guess it's not a surprise, but I had this one bit that I had been babying and everything, and then this lady started talking to me, and I tried to come back with some stuff, which I guess it's an open mic, it's a skill you got to develop, and I failed. Anyway, so welcome to the podcast. This is El Paso. Thank you for joining me. One of the things that I wanted to mention last week was the decibel page, which it's Spanish for decibel. And it's spelled pretty much the same, or it's written pretty much the same, spelled, whatever. If you couldn't tell, I drank a little bit at the open mic. And I have to get this out before it gets later. I don't want to run out of I'm trying to educate you guys. Not educate, but I'm trying to condition you guys to be able to expect the podcast Tuesday evenings and be able to listen to it. Hopefully Tuesday, if I could get my schedule ready. Hopefully Tuesday, and then move on to, if you want to listen to it on Wednesday, that way you get ready for the weekend. So I'm conditioning my audience, okay, and it's growing little by little. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the love, for the shares, for the likes. I could feel this certainly growing, and it's doing pretty good. So better things to come. Like I said, I did want to mention decibel. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do. They're more geared toward music, and it's a site or a page from Juarez, and I always find really cool, interesting music, and a lot of it is local, if not most of it. And it's a really good page, so follow it, and that's just how it's spelled. DECIBEL, decibel. And I believe their picture at the moment is like a little blue circle. Their profile picture. So give them a follow. I did want to ask, how did everybody think the new? I'm not using it today, but how did everybody think the new equipment worked out last week? I think it was pretty good. I'm excited. I had to put it all away because I'm transitioning finally into my outdoor studio, and I know everybody's tired of it, but you know what? Good things are coming. It's exciting. But yeah, I actually kind of went back a little bit, which the setup that I'm using now is just like my little microphone, and this is kind of going to be my on-the-road equipment or little setup, because I do plan on doing some stuff on site, and eventually when I do get the camera situation worked out, I think this is what I'm going to use to be able to be on location. That way I could get some live stuff. And I get it. There's going to be a lot of hitches in that. There's going to be a lot of bumps in the road. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I never thought, actually, that Amp El Paso was going to become a mobile thing. And it's not. That's not what I want to. I do want to be able to have a conversation with all these artists and be able to have a sit down, like a little controlled environment. That way I could just corner them and be like, all right, what's up? But it is kind of cool that I am able to do, and it seems as it'll be fairly doable. I don't know if it'll be easy, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I think it is going to be definitely doable to have this thing. We'll have some cool backdrops to where we can have this on the go. One other thing that I wanted to talk about was, and this is, I don't know how I'm going to throw this in here, but the other day I had a really good talk with my sister. It's always nice if you have like a sister or a brother or whatever, and you'll probably relate to this. I'm the middle child, okay, and I always had this like hate relation, not hate so much, but you fight with your siblings all the time. And I always had this thing with both of my sisters where when we were younger, I would always fight kind of with both of them. And, we would just talk a little shit to each other. And it's just growing up, really. And now we have these really great conversations. Especially probably because of all the shit that we've been through. It's just kind of forced us to have to be closer, really. And it's good. It's a great it's a great time because I can really depend on my sisters for a lot, and they're good people that I can talk to whenever there's just some random shit, and like I mean, we all have shit that we go through our lives, and especially if you don't have your parents, siblings are a good uh, option to be able to bounce things off of. And certainly my sisters are great, and they're awesome. They're really good, and but anyway, moving on, trying to get all emotional and shit. But yeah, if you got brothers or sisters, parents, or you know what, with Father's Day coming up, just appreciate your family, especially during this shit year. Just be able to, it's very easy to be like really apprehensive and hold a grudge with your family and shit. But yeah, especially during this year, if you've been cooped up with them. But yeah, like I'm trying to say, all I have is my sisters. I don't have my parents. And I'll try to encourage people. Reach out to your mom or whatever. She carried you in her stomach, man. She ruined her body. That's why she looks the way she looks like right now. So you fucking piece of shit can roam around, okay? So plus you came out of your dad's balls and stuff. So that's why his balls hang so low, because you did a number on them too. All right. Yeah, I should have used that in my stand-up, man. Yeah, I really ate it today. I missed, like I said, the one joke, man, that I've been working on. Anyway, let's move on. Is that good? So how was everybody's week? Everybody was doing pretty good? I'm glad. Thank you. Really? Good. Well, good job. Well, a little clap for you. Okay? I'm clapping for you right now. No. Anyway, I did want to talk about, I was hanging out with my sister, and every time I hang out with my sister, I get this weird craving for like the shittiest beer that I get like judged so much whenever I have this beer. And for some reason, it makes me feel like a piece of shit in front of my sisters. Like, oh yeah, like based in the glory of being a piece of shit. Because my sisters are great. I'm the fuck up of the family, clearly, and I take pride in that. So go fuck yourself. But one of the favorite beers whenever I'm hanging out with my sister is that Steel Reserve. What is it, 311 or 911 Steel Reserve? I mean, let me look a picture of the Steel Reserve beer, because it's like a malt, and it's like the shittiest good beer. 211. I was off like a bunch of numbers. But yeah, for some reason I developed like this taste to it. And today, for some reason, I like this. I like red beers. My kind of a favorite would be that Modelo Chelada. And I'm not advocating. Well, I am, because most of you guys are fucking adults. I wouldn't imagine any kids or anybody underage would be interested in this bullshit. But for some reason, that Steel Reserve, that 211 beer, which I think that 211 has to do with like the ingredients or whatever, and I developed like a taste for it for some reason, and it's whatever, fuck it, I'm proud of it. Who cares? I like drinking. And I had that while I was having my talk with my sister, and I was like, it's just so funny how I'm supposed to be the older brother, and I am, because I think I could, pass for it. I've been doing this whole act my whole life where I'm just pretending to be doing okay. And I don't know, for some reason, I really enjoy my talks with my sister whenever I can drink one of those. So yeah. So don't forget to follow all these guys that, I'm starting to kind of develop a relationship with. Last week, I think I mentioned we were trying to help out Crystal Olivas on her journey to do a bodybuilding competition over in California over last week, and she recently posted some pictures where let me see if there's a name to this competition. This is seriously, man, like this girl is dedicated, and she looks like she was telling us like all the hard work that she has to do and everything. And we had a little meeting over with Doomsday the other day that we tried, to try to sponsor. And these guys usually meet for a lot of the national or like natural disasters and stuff. These guys try to do a lot of fundraising, which I love, especially if you're like a local organization that does these things. But they figured, you know what? Let's try to meet for like a positive thing. That way, we could be part of something really cool, right? And it's cool because all the other guys in the group kind of knew this girl, and like I said, her name is Crystal Olivas, and I did mention her last week. Her Instagram is cs.strengthfitness, and she did post a like a little video and a picture, and she's actually wearing the Doomsday stuff, which is pretty badass. So this is over in California and everything, and she was representing, which is pretty badass. And over the weekend while she was doing her competition, we were at the race, and all the other Doomsdays guys were actually part of it. I'm starting to be coming more around and everything. They've been trying to bring me in for a long time. And yeah, if you look them up, give them a share. And like I said, this whole weekend it's been long. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. As soon as we came back from the race, those couple days that we were out there, we still hung out a little bit more and kind of it was kind of a little wind down get together, so we could all spend some time. And then I had to get back to work, and it was a long weekend for me. Like the weekend just ended, and the week it's so weird. Like my schedule, it's it's retail, so it's just kind of a constant thing. So let's go ahead and get into the events. I was trying to cut it. It's already 1 in the morning. Okay, and this is like I said. I'm just trying to wake up late, so that's why I want to knock this out as early as possible. I know that's the best, right? Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with our events for this week, because there's a bunch, man. Like last week, there was a lot of events, and I feel like every week is going to get a little crazier. And I know this is going to be geared mainly towards our artists and stuff. And like I said, I am making a lot of headway this month with the new studio. So, fingers crossed, we might be able to get somebody in before the end of the month. Okay, so we got that to look forward to. Anyway, so let's get into the events, okay? So this is AMP El Paso. If you don't already follow, that's at AMP EPTX. That's on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Mine would be, if you want to see a little bit of my crazier stuff, is at El Crazy Texan, and that's also on Instagram. On my Facebook, I don't think I have that on my Facebook. I'll try to see about, I'm starting to get to being an old man without kids, which is even weirder, and I'm starting to kind of lose my grip on technology, which sucks. So, like I said, don't forget to follow, share, and listen. So let's get into the events. Okay, so like I said, today's Wednesday morning, June the 16th. So tomorrow, June the 17th, through Sunday, that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's going to be the comic strip. Bart Reed's comic strip is going to have Preacher Lawson. This is a special event going on from Thursday through Sunday, starting at 7:30 and going on to, I believe, a second show these days, also at 9:30. So that's a comic strip. Preacher Lawson at the comic strip Thursday through Sunday. We have a new event, and like I said, I'm not going to discriminate because I'm trying to be open-minded. And I know this is mainly like an artist thing, but, music is an art. And I get it. Once I get my my studio going nice and good, and I know it's very repetitive. I get it. I'll have a lot of these visual guys, and music brings everybody together. Plus, there's something for everyone on this one. So many. This is Saturday. Okay, Saturday at 8 p.m. This is Marada at the Green Door in El Paso. That's Saturday the 19th. This is an 18 and over show. Festival attire recommended. Doors open at 8, and it's suggested that you arrive there early at Green Door El Paso Green Door EP. That's at 8750 Gateway Boulevard. All right, moving on. Tomorrow, Thursday, the 17th, Aceitunas is going to be having the reggae night featuring uplift music. Thursday from 8 to midnight. That is at Aceitunas Beer Garden. And the address for that is, I don't have it. I get coordinates. But if you just look at Aceitunas, that's kind of a staple, right? You guys should be proud of yourselves. You guys are a staple here. I remember that place from when I was a kid, man. I mean, obviously I wasn't out there partying, but it's one of those names that you hear. This is one that I've been looking forward to. This is a good one, okay? So this is Sunday, June the 20th. This is a hearse and classic car show and shine. This is El Paso Funeral Museum at 6111 South Desert Boulevard, okay? And this is going to be from 11 to 3 on Sunday, June the 20th. Hearse and classic car show and shine. And there's going to be, they're reopening the El Paso Funeral Museum. And I don't know, this is cool. I feel like there's going to be a lot of alternative vibes going on here. There's going to be prizes, vendors, and it's a free event. So what else can you ask for? Okay? And this is hosted by Royal Calaveritas and the El Paso Funeral Museum. So that's going to be a cool one, man. Do I work that day? I don't know. But you should go. And I'll definitely have somebody there taking pictures, hopefully a video. Because, there's something cool, badass about a hearse. If you're as old as I am, which, Amp El Paso, this is our Millennium podcast. Just, if you didn't know, that's what it stands for. This is, if you're of a certain age, which I believe I'm not using that term correctly, if you know where that term comes from, I think. Anyway, you probably do remember that Pimp My Ride actually pimped a hearse, and it was pretty badass. So anyway, long story to just go ahead and tell you to go watch this event. This is going to be badass. Moving on to Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Rock House Dive Bar and Kitchen. They're going to be having Cryptic Writings, which is a Megadeth tribute. That is Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Rock House. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Did they change their name? I think so, but you know what? Let's not get into it. Just go support. Moving on, Saturday at 9 p.m., Summer Solstice Cemetery Tour. This is hosted by your Lost El Paso Paranormal and Lost El Paso. Go check out their website. And this is going to be, again, Saturday at 9 p.m. Let me see where they're going to meet. See if I could see. If you have tickets, make sure you go and get tickets, $20 per person. June 19th from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This is the only costumed ghost tour in El Paso. Look at that. Space is limited. Masks are required, except for those fully vaccinated. And I'm sure you're going to have to probably prove it. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to get into that. But, just go have some fun. If you're not wearing a mask, you'll probably be part of that fucking ghost tour eventually. Cemetery tour. All right? So, take your pick. Be part of it or just go see it every once in a while whenever you feel like it. Not just be stuck there, for eternity. Shit. $20 per person. It's proceeds benefit Concordia Cemetery. Check-in is located at 3700 East Yandell Drive at Yandell and Travis at 8:30 p.m. Because they're going to start right on time at 9 p.m. You know what? I've been wanting to do one of these, man. I got to go do it. Anyway, Saturday, 9 p.m., Summer Solstice Cemetery Tour. Moving on. And this is actually a little earlier. And this is actually at one of our open mic venues. Go support your local comics. We're trying very hard. And a lot of us are very funny. A lot of them are very funny. Okay? This is Saturday at 6 p.m., going on to 1 a.m., Saturday the 19th, from 6 to 1, the 15th annual Pride Block Party. This is Pride Month, right? I think so. I'm not, as you can see, I don't even know my months. Okay, what is it? February, and then what month is this? June, and then is it October or something, or is that like a basketball thing? I don't know. You know what? Just show up to the events. They make them, and we show up. Okay, 15th annual Pride Block Party, 6816 Commerce Avenue, at Raves Club. Okay, EP Sun City, what is it? Dudes? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, El Paso Sun City Pride. It's not Dudes Pride. That's what that word says. It's blocked. Okay, if you're gonna see it on their Facebook poster, you'll see that it's blocked. And I'm looking at it on my laptop, so I'm sorry. So go have fun. Let's see. Moving on, tomorrow, which is Thursday the 17th. I think this is the first time they're coming back, right? This is Cool Canyon Nights over at McCalligan Canyon. And they'll be having mariachis Los Arrieros. If you haven't seen them before, they're actually pretty cool. And this is over at McCalligan Canyon, and this is hosted by Cool Canyon Nights, Thursday on the 17th. I know that was weird to transition, right? I gotta organize these a little bit better. I get it. Like I said, it's late, and I'm trying to get this under the wire. That way I could get some more sleep tomorrow. All right, moving on. And this is going to be also a curve ball. And this is later today on Wednesday, the 16th. This is a jazz session. This is Outcast, A Tribe Called Quest. Okay? And this is at 9 p.m. to 11:30 at Good Times at 2626 North Mesa here in El Paso, Texas. And this is going to be... It's going to be a patio. There's going to be eats by Lick It Up El Paso at Lick It Up El Paso. And they'll be closing around 10. Go enjoy some jazz. Happy hours from 4 to 10. Good Times at 2626. That is Outcast, A Tribe Called Quest. Go check that out, man. That sounds like it's going to be so cool. All these guys look cool. All right, moving on to Sunday. Sunday. This is going to be, like I said, this is Father's Day, which if you have your dad, like I said, go hug him, slap him around a little bit, show him your love. That way he could tell you all. He's like, like I said, I don't have mine. Boo-hoo, right? I get it. It's okay. You know what? Let's move past that. Anyway, this is Upper Valley Artist and Farmers Market. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it jolly, okay? This is Sunday at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Father's Day Market, Upper Valley Artist and Farmers Market. Take your dad out for something. Just fucking invite him. Especially all these Mexican dads, Take him out there. Go get him some, keto, fucking drinks. And some of these, new millennial fucking cool things. Hey, we're living in a cool age, man. And you're taking your dad out. He works hard for you to, like I said, he works hard for you to be a piece of shit. Take him out, spend some money on him, buy him some fucking popcorn. I love this fucking poster. Buy him some glasses, buy him a cooler, a fucking Cowboys cooler. Put a pinchy Cowboys, right? Let's see, moving on. June the 16th, which is today, and this is actually in Juarez, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm sorry. Let's see what else. Craft, Rhythm, and Brews Brewing Company. Okay, yes. Thursday, June 17th at 5 p.m. That is at 1301 Texas Avenue. This is a mixer. Is this a mixer? Join us as we tell the local businesses. This month's event will be hosted at Craft Rhythm and Brews, 617-2021, 1301 Texas Avenue, Unit A, El Paso. And is this a mixer? There was a mixer going on, and I think I missed it because I think it was on Tuesday. And this is actually hosted... Oh, this is not... Oh, wait, I already closed it. All right, so you heard it. If you need more information, just rewind it and then look it up on Facebook events. This is going to be another ghost tour, and this is Saturday at 8 p.m. from 8 to 10, and this is the Chinatown Ghost Tour with Ghosts 915. And I actually did not know that we had a Chinatown in El Paso. Okay, I grew up in the Lower Valley, and I'm poor, so I didn't really drive. I was poor. I still am. Okay, just don't get any ideas. I'm still poor. So I don't really know about all these events. And that's why I started this page too, man. So I could, see all these events that I was missing out on. And there's a lot more stuff coming up too. But this is a Chinatown Ghost Tour with Ghost 915. What is this? Let's see. They're going to be meeting at 315 East Mills. You can go for your tickets. Actually, they have the link. If you just look that up. Chinatown Ghost Tour with Ghosts 915. 315 East Mills, and contact them for tickets. Man, I have a lot more to go, and I got like 1 minute left. You know what? Let's make it a little bit longer. Maybe I could do 5 minutes. Let's try to. I'm trying to keep this short, especially since I'm sleepy. I really am, but I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to knock this out. I'm gonna do the podcast. There's literally hundreds of people waiting for this podcast. Okay, like what I did there. As of right now, I think I have like 101 followers. So I mean, hundreds of people. Anyway, so this Friday at the Pershing Inn, which again, open mic venue on Thursdays. Thank you, Pershing Inn. But Friday at 6 p.m., Escape is going to be at the Pershing Inn. 6 p.m. Friday, June the 18th. Pershing Inn at 2909 Pershing, right off Piedras. Moving on, Saturday, one of your other markets. And this one, accurately so, this is going to be at night because, man, this week was insane, right? You know what I'm talking about? It's night and it's still hot. I was riding my motorcycle naked and I was still sweating. It's insane. At night, right? How crazy is that? Anyway, so Saturday the 19th at 4 p.m., going on through 9 p.m., 5 Points Pop-Up Night Market. And that's at 2830 East Yandell on Saturday. Please, yeah, man, come on. This is a good night market, especially to try to get out of the sun. And then this is going to be one of the day markets, right? Saturday at 9 a.m., which is before the one that I just talked about. Saturday 9 a.m. to 12 noon. June Market Day. That's at 3424 Itasca Street. Let's see. Oh, look at this. June brings lots of weddings, baby showers, births, and birthdays. Timeless Bath will have gift boxes, handmade soaps, one-of-a-kind crocheted baby items. Oh, this is cool, man. This is actually kind of not in my wheelhouse. So I'm kind of glad I'm sorry. I get it. Timeless Bath and Oils. Oh, this is cool. Patriotic shirts, local eggs, salsas, cake. And there's going to be a lot more vendors, all right? They just updated their vendors. So 3424 Itasca, June Market Day, Saturday at 9 a.m. This is Thursday night. This is, you know what? This is not one of these events. A lot of these, like, venues in Juarez have, like, these names in English, and it throws me off. It's, it's embarrassing, to say the least. Okay, let's see. So this is one of the new ones. Saturday at 6 p.m. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff to do this Saturday, over the weekend, which is pretty great if you ask me. This is going to be Este Camino. $5 cover fee, part of your Saturday night adventure from 6 p.m. to 11. It's Casa Apodaca at 10180 Socorro Road, which is part of Casa Ortiz, which is also part of Plaza Ortiz, right across the street from 3 Missions Brewery. Shout out to my favorite Socorro Brewery, right? Let's see. So there's going to be live music, food carts, beer from local brewery. Okay. Weird. Is it 3 Missions by any chance? Is it another local brewery? There's a lot of breweries, and there's a lot of drunk people around El Paso. So there's plenty of love to go around. Lots of vendors, and very special one that will be selling paparazzi jewelry. That is Gigi's Dazzled Accessories. Let me see. All right, cool. $5 entrance fee. 10180 Socorro Road. That is a Casa Apodaca. Man, this is going to be a good one. From 6 p.m. to 11, Saturday the 19th. Let's see. Tomorrow, Thursday the 17th, at Dead Beach Brewery is Records and Chill, which, if you remember from my interview with Mr. Marco Antoine, this is, Walt? And he has a lot of vinyl there and everything over at Dead Beach on Thursdays. That is at 506 South Durango Street. Dead Beach Brewery, Walt on Wax, Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. I might have to hit pause here because I just heard a weird noise. I don't know who my dog is. Okay. But you know what? Let's give it a couple minutes. Maybe he'll be fine. This is a good one, all right? And this is kind of near and dear to my heart because my house is old, made of dirt, adobe specifically, which is a combination of dirt and other stuff. Play in the mud without getting in trouble from mom and dad. No, unfortunately I can't. Okay? There's a lot of those jokes today, huh? All right, let's move on. Friday at 9 a.m., McGoffin Home Adobe class. McGoffin Home State Historic Site at 1120 McGoffin Avenue. So there's going to be having a how to craft adobe construction, and you can build your own model adobe hacienda. That's cool, man. What? This is for children from 5 to 12? All right, you know what? Parents welcomed. Can I come by myself? Right? I'd like to play in the dirt. And I don't know how to make adobe. If I could learn, I could probably make a little like wall or something. Anyway, this sounds fun. Like I said, my home and actually the studio are made out of adobe. So I think it's pretty badass. Friday, 9 a.m. at McGoffin Home State Historic Park. I get it. This is specifically aimed at kids, 5 to 12. So I know a lot of my listeners here are parents. So go do that. And post some pictures. That's going to be pretty cool. Sounds fun. Let's see. Saturday at noon. Is it noon? West Texas. What is it? SXS? Is that what it is? I don't know how to say that. Sun City Extreme? Sun Extreme City? Okay. Sorry. Let's just talk about the poster that I'm looking at. So this is Adrian Chaparro. And they're going to be over at 13340 Montana Avenue, El Paso, Texas. Visit suncityextreme.com. And it's going to be an off-road park. And, if you haven't noticed, the theme with my podcast this week is that I'm spending some more time in the dirt. Okay. So this is, tickets are actually $40. Pre-sale, $50 at the door. Sun City Extreme First Class Audio presents West Texas Truck Invasion. So you can tell there's going to be a lot of lifted trucks out there. By the looks of this dude, there's going to be a lot of, Mexican music, some of the newer stuff, which, that's always fun. Plus, these guys get a little wild, just as long as you guys are safe, I know we like to get pretty rowdy. Here, El Paso is actually pretty good. We never get, like, these crazy fights like we do in other places. And I appreciate you guys for doing that. Fucking, don't be ghetto, El Paso. We're not very ghetto. We joke about that a lot because we like to have a good time. But, we're not like these fucking cities where you get all this ridiculous stuff. I think we're trying really fucking hard to look a lot more ghetto, but I don't think it's a badge we want. I think we're just the right amount of ghetto. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so let's go hit this place up. And this is going to be at 13340 Montana Avenue. What is it? What is the place called? Sun City Extreme Off-Road Park. All right, so I got to go take my truck out there. That way I could get a little practice going off-road. Let's see. This is another one, and I kind of want to go to this one. This is a Texas Honey Run over in McCalligan Canyon, and it's actually, it's advertised as a walk. And it's going to be in McCalligan Canyon Friday, the 18th at 7:30. And it's just, that's all I get. Come walk with the El Paso chapter of Texas Honey Run. Meet 7:30 p.m. And I'm guessing you're just going to fucking walk, all right? A little hike there. And which I desperately need. Been drinking so much this whole week. Sunday at 9 a.m., Folks Plaza Outdoor Market is coming back. This is always a good time. You could take your dad. I think this is also the same event. And that's a Folks Plaza. Let me see. Friday, 7 p.m. The Zodiacs are going to be live. Zodiacs Live are going to be at Poor Judgment. Dead Beach Brewery also on Friday at 9 p.m. So, you have some variety and a choice. Moonshine Jazz is going to be over at Dead Beach Brewery starting at 9 p.m. Friday the 18th. I think I went over my 5 minutes that I wanted to. Oh, look, 10 minutes. All right. Let's see. Where is this at? Elements. Elements is going to have Musica Soul. That's 916 North Mesa from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Saturday the 19th. I think I already talked about this one. Actually, Escape is going to be at Scenics as well. Go look them up at the Scenics page, which is also, again, one of our open mic venues. Okay. Almost. Actually, this is probably going to be one of the last ones. This is going to be Saturday, the 19th at 5:30 to 9:30. This is going to be the El Paso Water Lantern Festival. And this is going to be over at the El Paso County Parks and Recreation. And what is this? Ascarate Park, right? This is Ascarate. All right. I'm sorry. We don't understand how big of an idiot I am. This is going to be at Ascarate, 6900 Delta. Saturday at 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. El Paso Water Lantern Festival. And I think that was the last one. There's one more here, but I feel like I'm late to this one. Okay, this is Miss El Paso and Miss El Paso Teen. Which, like I said, we're along with the Doomsdays guys. This is one of the things that we're kind of venturing into, I think. Right, something more positive. Plus, the guys did talk about having some outfit representing the Doomsday. That'd be pretty badass. But that's probably I shouldn't have mentioned that because that's probably a plan for the future. You never know. Or AMP. Maybe all these girls that participate on all these pageants and stuff should wear sponsors, right, on their outfits, on their dresses. Have a giant Chicos Tacos brand on the bikini, on the butt of the bikini or on the tail of the dress. Fucking just Chicos Tacos and all this other place from here. Not Rafa's Burritos. What is it, La Pila, or what's the other one? La Choza. There you go. That's a big one. So sorry. That's a Sunday the 20th at 3 p.m. Miss El Paso and Miss El Paso Teen. And this is actually the final. This is going to be going on at UTEP McGoffin Auditorium, 500 West University. Like I said, you never know. Plus, speaking about all these pageants and stuff, and talking to Crystal, CS Strength Fitness on Instagram. Go give her a follow. The little meeting that we had where we were talking to her, it's a lot of hard work, man. And these girls are just guys and girls, man, too. I know El Paso doesn't have that one. We probably should, which, get all these jacked dudes that work at T-Mobile or Verizon or AT&T, Spectrum, or at call centers. Why are you so jacked? I get it. It's a crime of passion, right? But it takes dedication. It takes discipline. And, man, El Paso's it's a hard place for that because we got some good food here, man. So, yeah, we're probably going to be getting into that. So, if that's your thing, Miss El Paso and Miss El Paso Teen. Also for the ladies, I feel like I need some more lady listeners on this thing. All right, and that's going to be the last one. Don't forget to follow all of your local art galleries. I was trying to look at some more of the events or some of the posts that Flor de Barro Art Gallery has here in El Paso. I know we also have Casa Ortiz. We have Galeria Lincoln. And, I know I'm missing a lot of these because I'm starting to venture more out so I could get some of these people more on board. But I am trying to get in touch with all of our local galleries and stuff like that. So keep looking out for that. And I definitely am as well. And, just that's what this podcast is for. So the interviews are coming. I got to start getting some of these guests lined up, and I don't know. There's progress. There's slowly but surely, but there's progress for AMP El Paso. The little engine that could, the little podcast that could, and it's good. And I've been talking so much shit for 45 minutes, and just let me know what you think about this one. I'll see about getting a guest next week. I know this is gonna be a good week for all this stuff that I'm doing. Anyway, so don't forget to follow at AmpEPTX at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That is AMP El Paso at AmpEPTX. That's mine. If you want to see some of my craziness, that's at El Crazy Texan. And I think that's about it. Yeah, probably. So don't forget to, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then share all this stuff. And give me a follow. And yeah, there's a lot more stuff coming up. So this is exciting. I'll see you guys next week.